Hey friends, we created this amazing e-commerce website in the last video. This is of course a demo website and we are using e-commerce WordPress theme. Now, every WordPress website has a database. Means the dynamic data is being stored in a database. Let me take you to the backend of this website. This is website. I am at the dashboard and I'll show you the database, which database is being used for this website. Okay, so we can go to the tools and the site health, the info, and the database. Okay, so the database extension is MySQLi, the server version, the client version you can read. MySQL, of course, and the MySQL in the latest version, of course. The database name maybe is something different and it is not for the discussion. But yes, every website has a database, undoubtedly, and the character say the table prefix. You can see all these things here. Now, I'm going to discuss a very important point. And what is the discussion? The discussion is the database engine that is being used for your WordPress website. It is a significant factor that decides the success and performance of your website. Yes, it is very important factor, but it is generally not discussed regarding WordPress website. And I am mainly focused on the WordPress website in this on this channel. Okay, right. So InnoDB versus MyISAM. These are two database engine which is mainly being used for WordPress website in the technology. So this video is not so technical, but yes, if you are not concerned about the performance of your website, security of the website, of course, WordPress and WooCommerce website, and if you are not serious about the quality of your website, please skip watching this video because this video is going to be very theoretical and I am going to discuss most important point about the database engine that you have to choose for your WordPress website. And this makes very intelligent option through which you can minimize the resource uses at your hosting. Yes. So we are going to discuss each and every point. But yes, if you are not serious, please don't watch this video. There are hundreds of videos on this channel. So you can watch other videos that can show you the themes, plugin and how to guides. But we are mainly concerned about the quality of database that we can use for WordPress websites. Okay, so who should watch this video? If you own a WordPress website, yes, watch this video until end. If you are maintaining a WordPress website, if you are a developer of WordPress websites, if you are using shared hosting plan for your WordPress or WooCommerce website, if you are getting high resource uses alert from your website hosting provider, this is very common when you are using shared hosting. If you want to resolve high CPU uses, memory and IO usage issue that you are getting for your WordPress website from hosting provider. And if you want a performing, fast and secure website, these all reasons makes you to watch this video completely. So let us start the discussion. First of all, where to find which engine we are using. So this is not mentioned in the database details here. I can take you to the backend and I'll take you to the database, MySQL, PHP MyAdmin directly. So don't use any credentials being displayed on the screen because this is only for demonstration purpose. Don't try to use these credentials. Yes, this may be very common for all WordPress website. Okay. So coming to the database, okay, so which is the database? I am using this instance 12. So okay, I'll expand this. This will show the InnoDB database here which is being used. Okay, it is very clear the InnoDB database engine, the database type is InnoDB. And if I expand the table, uh, all using InnoDB, yes. And again, on the third database, all using InnoDB. Great. So it is all optimized, in fact. So this is why we are getting a very fast loading website all the time at the project deliveries at iCreate program. So I am sure you are already a subscriber of this channel and watching the videos on this channel and aware about this iCreate program. This is an interactive program where you can get all the support for your WordPress website through mentors, WordPress mentors, IC experts. Okay, great. Now, coming to the point, so we are talking about the database engine. So, since I am using InnoDB for all my databases for demonstrating the WordPress website, you may see the MyISAM database type here. So, we are going to discuss the database engine. MyISAM database can be here if you see the MyISAM or InnoDB, depending upon the circumstances, the infrastructure that you are using. So, which is going to be helpful for reducing the hosting resource usage. Yes. So, let us go deep dive in a theory part of this video. And I am going to read the text only and that is coming on the screen. But yes, we can discuss some related points as well. So, in the context of a WordPress and WooCommerce website, the choice of database engine that may be my ISAM or InnoDB significantly impacts the performance, reliability, and the functionality. So, we are going to discuss detailed explanation both engines in terms of relevance of WordPress and WooCommerce website in the next minutes and in this video during the video. So, what is my ISAM? My ISAM is an older database engine that was the default storage engine for MySQL. MySQL, whatever you may read this, until MySQL 5.5. It is lightweight and simple but lacks many advanced features required for modern applications like WooCommerce. So when we have to use my ISAM, when you have a simple business website having 5 to 10 pages and you are not going to use dynamic data, you can go with this engine. So I'm going to conclude all the points during the video. So please note your specific website requirement regarding database engine. So my ISM can hold good for the website having limited pages and for business website or portfolio websites. Whereas InnoDB is the default storage engine for MySQL and MariaDB. Since MySQL 5.5, it is designed for modern applications and provides advanced features that are essential for WordPress and WooCommerce. So if you have dynamic data or WooCommerce website, InnoDB can be a good choice. But yes, we are going to discuss much points here. So the first point is transaction support in terms of both the database we can read. So InnoDB supports ACID compliant transaction, which are crucial for e-commerce website like WooCommerce. Transactions ensure data integrity during the operations like order processing, payments, and inventory updates. Whereas my ISM does not support transactions, making it unsuitable for e-commerce where data consistency is critical. But I'm not saying it will not work. It may not suitable for e-commerce where data consistency is critical. So definitely InnoDB is going to be first choice in terms of database engine when we have an WooCommerce website. The next point is row level locking. So InnoDB uses low row level locking. InnoDB uses role level locking, which allows multiple users to read and write the database simultaneously without significant performance degradation. So, if you are having a website that has multiple visitors and they may modify the database, they may change the database uh, inputs like they are ordering, they are transacting, they are saving the data. So InnoDB uses role label locking, and this is really going to be helpful in terms of performance, and it is not going to degrade the performance when you are using InnoDB. This is essential for high traffic e-commerce stores. So if you are having high traffic website, InnoDB is the choice. Whereas my ISAM uses table label locking, which can cause bottlenecks when multiple users try to write the database at the same time. So you can understand this point. The next point that we can discuss is foreign key support. So InnoDB supports foreign keys which help maintain referential integrity in your database. This is useful for e-commerce where relationships between tables like, for example, orders, products, and customers are critical. My ISAM does not support foreign keys. So this is again a downside of my ISAM database engine. So you can take your decision. The next important point is crash recovery. InnoDB has better crash recovery mechanisms. If your server crashes, InnoDB can recover data more reliably, which is a vital for e-commerce site. My ISM is more prone to data corruption in the event of crash. So again, InnoDB wins. And in terms of performance, this is a main factor. InnoDB performs better for write-heavy operations, like if you are having an e-commerce website, order processing, inventory updates are there, and concurrent users, which are common in e-commerce stores. Whereas MyISM is a faster for read-heavy operations. So this is also a very important point. It can be faster for read-heavy, but this advantage is overweight by its lack of transaction support and poor performance for write operations. So if only the data pool is there, my ISAM is good, but if the data modification is there, so InnoDB is always good choice. Compatibility with WordPress and WooCommerce. WordPress and WooCommerce are optimized for InnoDB. Please note, WordPress and WooCommerce are optimized for InnoDB. Many plugins and themes assume the use of InnoDB, and some features may not work correctly with MyISAM. Full text search. Historically, MyISAM had better support for full text search, but modern versions of MySQL and MariaDB have added full text search support for InnoDB, making this advantage negligible. Since the selection is based on use cases of MyISM, so MyISM is not recommended for e-commerce and any e-commerce website due to its lack of transaction support and poor handling of write operations. It might be suitable for simple, read-heavy WordPress blogs, but even then, InnoDB is better choice. So let us conclude. For WordPress and e-commerce website, InnoDB is the clear choice. It provides the necessary features for e-commerce such as transaction support, row level locking, and foreign keys constraints, ensuring data integrity, reliability, and performance. My ISM is outdated and unsuitable for modern e-commerce store. Always ensure your database tables are using InnoDB engine for optimal performance and scalability. Now, you might be thinking I am talking about the theories and advantages of InnoDB only. How to change the database engine if it is already my ISAM. So let us go to this table again and I'll open any of these database. Let us open this one. And we can simply expand any table. Like, for example, I'm expanding this. Go to the operations. After expanding table, of course, go to the operations, and here you have choice to change the database engine, and this is the detailed documentation. So storage engine can be changed here one by one simply by choosing MyISAM or InnoDB. But before doing any such activity, it is very important to take a proper backup of your database. Take a proper backup of your database. You can use any method, direct backups or the plugin backups. But yes, you have to take the backup. And I have already shown many times how to take the database backup and all such optimization options. But yes, since we are discussing the theory part, I'm showing you how you can simply change the database storage engine. So InnoDB can be selected or MyISAM. Don't select any other thing, that is not going to work for your WordPress database. So only two options, InnoDB or MyISAM. So you have to choose, and mostly I recommend for InnoDB for all WordPress website. Even it is a small website, go for InnoDB. And yes, you might be thinking you are not very technical expert and you are fearing. So you may not do this by opening the PHP My Admin. So there might be plugin options. So like what I'm going to do, I'll change the database engine for any table. Like the post meta is always storing much of the data. So if we are changing the database engine for this, and we can go for operations, I'm selecting MyISAM and simply click on go. Just for showing you, I'm changing my database engine and the website will work. I'm refreshing this page, the website is working, but I want to check all the database engines, so it is already visible here. I already shown you. So now it is the MyISAM is here, but yes, we need to change this database engine using any plugin. So what is recommended? So there might be multiple plugins that you can use for changing the database engine. What I recommend is I'm going to add new plugin here just to check all. Okay, so WP Optimize is a very commonly used plugin for optimizing the database, and it is available for free. You can use this plugin for other purposes like cache, compress, minify the database or clean the database. So this is a very good plugin, and you should have this plugin if you are optimizing the database regularly. So there is a specific video on this plugin as well on this channel itself. So watch the video for complete overview. So now it is installed and I'll directly go to the optimize and going to tables, and here it is. Options. So since we changed only one table like post meta, here is the option. We can simply convert to InnoDB by clicking this button. So it is very safe. So it is done now. I clicked and done. So this is the safest method that you can use for switching the database storage engine to InnoDB or vice versa. InnoDB to MyISAM or vice versa. Okay. So in this video, what we discussed, mainly theory part, why you should choose the InnoDB as database storage engine. But yes, it is really important to use the InnoDB database that I recommend, and it is technically recommended in fact for all WordPress website. If you are not using this InnoDB, please check as I shown in the video and convert all your tables to InnoDB. Yes, you have to take the complete backup of your database because taking backup is a very first step for any optimization activity or any maintenance activity. Okay, I feel I have discussed much of the points about the database storage engine in this video. In the next video, we are coming with more useful plugins, theme, and discussions. Keep watching, keep building. Thank you.